Alright, so for those of you who don't know me, I'm an extraterrestrial contactee. I'm an extraterrestrial contactee from Portland, Oregon. My name's Brian Hess, and I was just thinking about what might be considered a training scenario for the United States Air Force. Because it's maybe not a matter for the Space Force. I don't know what the TR-3B's relationship to this is. I think that's Space Force, not an Air Force, right? I was attuned telepathically to a Venusian, who I only know as Venusian Joe right now. And I'm not quite speaking whatever language, I want to say we Venusians speak, eh? No, I want to say whatever language we Venusians speak. And so the training scenario, Joe, the training scenario, I was attuned to him telepathically, I think. Alright, so the training scenario is I live on a not so busy intersection, not right now, at this time of the day. We're at a not so busy intersection here in the USA. Just off Main Street, USA. Alright, I think this scenario is two flying saucers appear low, like right over the power lines. It's like the power lines are right here, and the flying saucer was like just adjacent to the power lines. Just like couldn't believe that they're just like right over the power lines, Bryant. Right, just couldn't believe right over the power lines, Bryant. And what the United States Air Force can expect in situations like this, where Venusian thought Venusian saw Umo, whatever you call Umo, whether it's big or whether it's, and I'm sorry about what's coming out this word, whether it's, I thought you said troglodytes, my Venusian friend. Okay, whether you thought you saw big wrinkly troglodytes, or whether you thought you saw little not so wrinkly troglodytes that look, I'll say not like myself. Basically, Venusian is going to see dangerous Umo attack craft attacking U.S. cities, and in whose mind in the Air Force? Dangerous Umo attack craft. And they're basically just scouting the area, just scanning. It's like, hey, I'm here being Umo. Hey, I'm here being Umo, and they're just, they know they when in doubt, they're going to send the robot. They're going to send the robot, and they're going to go, here I am, here I'm a robot scanning Main Street, USA. And with apologies, in this training scenario that I'm envisioning, two UFOs appear right at once. And obviously, we're the United States of America. We need to send like an Apache attack helicopter right away to neutralize the threat, right? Hmm. Well, Jack Boots at the CIA want to tell you what you can and can't talk about on YouTube. I do. I can fucking Jack Boots at the CIA. It's just like a hypothetical training scenario. What's the problem with this? So I'm thinking all four directions of the compass above not so busy street right now, not at this hour. It's like we'll call it Venusian attack craft. It's like Venusians just sitting here not planning to attack civilians, just going, hey, okay, just moving through here, just Venusians, just looking through the area. Well, they're not going to jump out of the UFO, chain gun and civilians or nothing, just be like, hey, no, just Venusians moving through. So it's like I think what was that Venusian Joe? It's like Venusian craft moving south, Umo craft moving west. Attack helicopter can only go one direction or the other, and F-15s or what, the F-18 Hornets are 20 minutes out, and the helicopter's always ready. That was my understanding. That was just my understanding of the hypothetical scenario, Joe. Hopefully hypothetical today. You think that's all for now, Joe. That's all for now. All right. So okay. So no. So Venusian goes south and Umo goes west, or craft that looks like Umo at a distance goes west. And neither craft prepared to open attack on the helicopter. It's just like one craft moving this way, another craft moving that way. It's like it's gotta be clear that the craft are moving, the two flying saucers move in opposite directions in the training exercise, or hypothetical training exercise. And I'm sorry about the Apache attack helicopter because they're not gonna be able to get a good angle. It's like even if the Venusian didn't, or other hypothetical craft that we're going to call in, we didn't just have look bye, you got me sighted in, goodbye, or getting me close to sighted in, bye bye, where to go, just like magic. Even if you got them sighted in, it's like a terrible angle. It's like this is going to cause urban destruction in the USA with like that. Just as a chain gun on the Apache. Chain gun on the Apache helicopter because no F-15s, F-18 Hornets. It's I got to get that thing gassed up. It's not constantly waiting gassed up on their runway with some stressed out pilot ready to go for anything, are they? Hope not. No, because once you go where they were like B-12 bombers, were they? And then you're thinking like the B-12 Stratofortress. It's like once you need a B-12 Stratofortress or something like that over like a major American city because you're so worried about UFOs. We have to talk about that as a country, okay? We have to talk about that as a country because it's like once it's like I need nukes in like in like a B-12, like or no, we got to talk about this. It's really the nuke that's the concern for the Venusians. It's like we need nukes in the major American cities for UFOs. What do you think about that, general viewer? I'm not probably not going to be my most widely publicized video. Oh no. Oh no, pixies. We can't have nukes and pixies and fairies. Can't have fairies and pixies and nukes. I saw you pixies there. All right. Well, thanks for being with me, pixies. You pixies are such a blessing. I'm sorry, it's serious topics and no fairy tale stuff right now. No, it's oh. We got the grown up. We got grown up fairies here too. Yeah, grown up fairies with grown up stuff going on. No. Yes, we do. Yes, we do. And Venusians are no fairy tale. Venusians are no fairy tale. Venusians could appear just like that. And so in the hypothetical training scenario, it's like they're moving in opposite directions from my apartment. I think that was clear. It's like one's moving south, for example, and one's moving west. One's moving south, one's moving west. And I've never seen a Venusian in the timeline. I've never seen a Venusian. I've heard Venusians sometimes go blip, blip, blip. It's scampering like we Venusians do. Or hustling. It's like you would have thought that was... The Venusians obviously not a quarterback. They're smaller, maybe 5 feet, 5'6". I'm not worried about their stature. And I'm noticing another telepathic contact here. I'm noticing myself in the context of an extraterrestrial contact here. I know this one is Grandma. Yes, Grandma? All right, we're not worried about Grandma right now. So it's not quite like Germany's invading. Hopefully the Air Force isn't training for... Was it the Hau-Nebu attack craft? I've seen it on fables online. It's like where some person in like a Venusian craft with a chain gun? No. Just write that out. Anybody having space Nazi fantasies in the USA is I'm hearing like a no timeout. I'm hearing like a no timeout on that. For people having space Nazi fantasies in the USA. So I don't know how the TR3B factors into this right now, how the new state-of-the-art anti-gravity craft that I sincerely believe are out there. And that's something about Michael Saul that's really real. I'll provide a link to his work in the description for anybody that happens across this video. And I don't know where else it's discussed. These craft are discussed online with like Michael Saul. It's like Michael Saul is completely real about this. He used to have this on like a profile, on like one of his profile images. It's like, here's the craft, here's the secret American craft, and there's still enough freedom left in the USA that you can depict. Here's our secret American craft, and here's what it actually looks like. It's like right out there on the internet, just like right out there in public. And it's really what it really looks like. I could have swore I saw one once. Yeah, and basically, unfortunately though, I don't feel like I need to be like hands up for the Venusian. Like, oh, okay, yes, I'm under Venusian arrest. Like, okay, Venusians, hands up. And I don't know why the pilots are trained this way, because I'm an American civilian. I'm not even holding the broom. And okay, TR3Bs, I gotta have my hands up for you, but at least you're not. I don't know if I should reiterate this right now. At least you're not like the Black Monks program. At the NSA's Blue Moon Group, a dangerous and dangerously out of control Black Monks program at the NSA's Blue Moon Group, where I'm getting off topic though. There, Space Brother. Did we cover all the concerns in the hypothetical training exercise? No, so no, the Apache helicopter does not have to be ready for anything other than, okay, I think I somehow, don't want to say magically appeared. I think I magically, it's like, okay, so you're you're ready for anything in the United States of America. You're ready for anything, and you're going, okay, was it 2 hours ago in my helicopter? I hope nobody's prepared for that insane kind of Air Force being that kind of insane war. Was it 2 hours ago? I've had before. Was it 7 minutes ago? I haven't had. Was it 2 hours before? Was it 2 hours ago yet? And I think I sense, I hope nobody's so insane in our country's intelligence community that they think they need a nuclear weapon for Venusians, that they think they need, well, I need to be ready to bring like a B-12 Stratofortress in here and drop a nuke on you, is how smoking crack people are in the Pentagon. Because if you think you need a nuclear fucking weapon for a Venusian, yeah, you probably smoke so much crack, yeah, that what you should do, yeah, is you should go home, yeah, and probably smoke the rest of the fucking crack that you have. If you're that fucking insane in the motherfucking Pentagon, you stupid fucking bitches. You stupid fucking bitches in the stupid fucking Pentagon. You're such stupid fucking bitches in the stupid fucking Pentagon. If you think that is okay, that there has to be like a nuke in an American city, you have to go home and smoke all the fucking crack. Go home and smoke all the fucking crack. And I think that's your official message from an angry Lyran. These beings I know as Lyrans or Lyrians are often associated with the Venusians, and I think I just sensed a Lyrian Telepathic Controller help me deliver this message here. So that's not from me, Bryant. That's from, I think you guys go by the Venus group in some audiences. Or am I was like getting dyslexic about the Stern but Fair Venus group and the I'm not messing around, I'm the Saturn group. Is that how it works? Because I think she's ready to go into the Pentagon and take captives, where you surrender to the Saturn group, and the Saturn group lets you explain was that a nuclear weapon in an American city that I needed to have ready at a moment's notice for a simple, humble Venusian craft? And I see the Venusian here not plotting biowarfare or anything. I don't feel like my Venusian's plotting biowarfare. Thank you, Fort Detrick. Thank you for an amazing presentation. Right? Venusians know everything you're doing in Fort Detrick. Oh, but that's enough to get a fellow really excited. That's enough to get a fellow really excited. So Venusian attack craft Ziggs and Venusian attack craft. Forgive me, I thought that was the scout and the... Is that the scout? Every scout's an attack craft, I see. Every scout's an attack craft. And I really sincerely hope my fellow Americans are not prepared to over-respond with attack helicopters or... Really, the extraterrestrial telepath I was in contact with seemed to be under a sincere belief that there was a real concern about nuclear weapons being employed. I'm not even hearing... Are they Hornet missiles or Stinger missiles? So what's the F-15s involved? They're like Stinger missiles or like Hornet missiles they're called? Right, the Venusian's not holding still for you in any kind of Pentagon AI training exercise. The Venusian's just going, nope. Just magically gone to whatever, let's say, alternate universe you think Venusians are from. A Venusian just having like, nope. By the time they're in missile range, just like, nope, crap, gone. That's what they seem to be mentioning to me in a telepathic contact. And so, if no, I was that your official message for the pilot space brother? Okay, this Venusian's unofficial message is if there's just a stressed out Air Force pilot who hates waiting on the tarmac. There's a really stressed out helicopter pilot who's really stressed out. I hope they feel able to take a leave. If you have not quit their job entirely and leave the Air Force entirely and pursue something else they love about life, it's like are they in the helicopter because they love America and they hate their job for America and there's really stressed out helicopter pilots? Because I was getting the impression helicopter pilots need more time off. And helicopter pilots somewhere are way too stressed out. And that's not all, Space Brother, that's not all? Okay, you want to go right from the F-18 Hornet training exercise to the B-12? The B-12 bomber. And that's what's... I'm already hearing the voice... I'm already worried about a spirit of Hiroshima that I've seen now. Japanese spirit appears to me sometimes just so outraged about Hiroshima, and when we're talking about whatever replaced Fat Man... I'm sorry, in a training exercise... Oh... Whatever replaced Fat Man is going to be waiting for a flying saucer, that just seems far-fetched. It's like, why would a flying saucer hold still for something like that? Not after the Battle of Los Angeles. Like, I gotta find that headline, huh? I gotta find that headline here. No, I linked this. I think here it is. It's like this one was in. This was in the newspapers. I mean, come on, you got to admit that the photograph looks kind of like a Venusian craft. And yeah, maybe Venusians were having, oh fuck, what do we do about World War II? Oh, there's that goddamn poltergeist. Hang on, there's that goddamn poltergeist. All right, I gotta be ready to do. God damn you, poltergeist! Thank you, God. I gotta be ready to do Spirit Warrior stuff when I see that damn poltergeist. It can't be like here's a funny show where I. God damn that puff. Stupid damn poltergeist. I'm gonna drop what I'm doing when I sense the damn thing. And so I hope nobody in our Pentagon is really worried for that kind of a response, because what they might tell you, what a Lyran might tell you, is if you're ready for that kind of response, you're smoking so much fucking crack or something. You were just like the most cracked out fucker in the Pentagon who needs like all the time ever off work to let saner people in the Pentagon actually have a say, because you're just having like blah blah blah. I need more nukes in American cities and give me more military money, blah blah blah. And basically, yeah, from a pissed off Lyran, yeah, if that's you, shut the fucking hell up in the Pentagon. Shut the fucking hell up and stay fucking quiet. Yeah, you stupid fucking animal. Once you're nukes in an American city kind of Pentagon employee, and I need nukes everywhere to protect us from the UFO threat, you can shut the fuck up and do as you're told, you stupid fucking animal. You stupid fucking animal, you can shut the fucking hell up and do as you're fucking told. You can shut the hell up and do as you're fucking told by Lyrans. Yeah. Lyrans get pissed off sometimes. Whatever the hell a Lyran is, and they're often seen around Venusian, so guess what? You want more nukes in American cities? Shut the fucking hell up, you animal. Shut the fucking hell up and stay fucking quiet, you stupid fucking animal. And I think that's your message from... I think that's our message from a Lyrian telepathic influencer, I might call her. I'm sensing real feelings here. It's like I'm almost feeling like real feelings of like a real. Here we go with our telepathic and verbal communication strategy. Here we go. Yep. Basically by the time you track after here, the Venusians are already halfway to the moon. And which crater? Yes, and which crater on the moon's really important to the Blue Moon Group? Was that especially the Black Monks program of the Blue Moon Group? I don't know if the discussion in the 90s centered enough on go to this crater or go to that crater. When I go on the Buzz Aldrin tour, walk in Buzz Aldrin's footsteps, it's like how many from the Blue Moon Group just landed in Buzz Aldrin's footsteps and wanted to go through? What was Buzz going through during those? No, because you have to admit the Battle of Los Angeles was before Buzz Aldrin, wasn't it? Okay, yeah, So hypothetically, if a pissed off Lyrian telepathic controller spends a lot of time around me where they're just feeling like, it can't be entirely like that movie X-Men where Professor Xavier, where Sir Patrick, God's bless Sir Patrick Stewart, where Sir Patrick Stewart's character puts on like the Cerebro, it's called, like don't call it the mind control helmet, and starts telepathically influencing. Oh, we can't talk about the Montauk chair because there is no Project Montauk, huh? All right, and for those who see me focusing in different areas around me, I'm not just looking at the spiritual presences around me. Thought I saw you there, Pixies. Thank you, Pixies. Thank you for being with me. And I'm sensing 1, 2, 3 fellow telepaths. It's like two or three fellow telepaths communicating with me. So hopefully the training maneuver was clear, where nobody needs to call a nuke. Nobody even needs to call an FA-18 Hornet, because by the time any kind of hypothetical helicopter showed up, see, Venusians are always on the horizon, huh? It's like, even if you could get them sighted in, they're always on the horizon. See, and then you got to go back to the Battle of LA, where, like, even with all those munitions discharged, it was really hard to shoot the Venusians, huh? I think they're sorry they set off so many alarm bells on America. No, because what if it was Venusians? What if the Battle of Los Angeles was Venusians? It's like something happened and a lot of ammunition was discharged. And basically, please don't tell me it was all of real society. And so Venusians have no intention to harm any kind of helicopter pilot in this kind of scenario they communicated to me. There's a helicopter pilot who takes a lot of amphetamines and stressed out. I hope they get enough time for stress management out there. Alright, so I think that about wraps it up, and a final message from a Lyrian Telepathic Controller for the night might be... A final message from a Lyrian Telepathic Controller might be... I don't know, if you're obsessed with the Pentagon, try to calm things down at the Pentagon. No more big, more explosions, bigger explosions, because what comes after the Stratofortress? I've seen schematics of it online. What's that damn thing called that has this wing that's like this? It's like a high altitude bomber. And what's going to come after this, like, oh, we need the B-12 bombers for the UFO threat with nukes in the city. It's like, do we need now do we need, like, high-altitude bunker busters in the city? Because some Pentagon war planner is so cracked out that they think, you know, because the Venusian has, like, it's like, even if the bunker buster got dropped, it's like, why the fucking hell do you need a bunker buster over an American city, you fucking crackheads? Is like, once the bunker buster gets fucking dropped, once that fucker gets fucking dropped, it's like the Venusian practically has an eternity to think about this. Like, yeah, do I want to get hit by a bunker buster? No, I don't even want to tempt them. Don't even want to tempt them to get close enough. And see, that's the Venusian concern about where it's going, though. It's like, we need something like this bunker buster. Is it like a Moab? What's next? Is like we have a Moab. I think it was called like a Moab, or it was a conventional bomb. And are these war planners going to go, you know, it's just a Moab? Yeah, it's not like we have nukes on the American city anymore. We just have a Moab. Mother of all bombs, they call it. I couldn't believe when I saw it on the news. Here, let me see if I can find a link to that. That's real. Yes, it really stands for the mother of all bombs, is what the alien was. The mother of all bombs, massive ordnance air blast. Yes, GBU-43. Yes, that's what we need, is the GBU-43 deployed over American cities, which can blow my fucking apartment to hell. For the UFO threat? Why would the UFO hold still? We can't call them UFOs anymore. I'm talking about identified alien vehicles or extraterrestrial vehicles, that might be called. Oh. Please no TR-3Bs hauling around Moab fantasies. Because pretty soon it's going to be like, I just want to put one cheap disposable anti-gravity thing on a Moab and just have like a bunch of Moabs floating around. No, that's how insane Pentagon war planners are. I believe in you enough, Pentagon war planners, that I can believe you're that insane. Sometimes. And so please don't smoke so much crack. Please don't smoke so much crack that you think it's okay to go into the lab and develop like an anti-gravity Moab, where there's just like a Moab floating around American cities for UFOs, okay? Please don't think that's okay. Please, nobody involved in our Pentagon or our military nor our planning think that's okay. Because what you're going to get is you are smoking so much fucking crack that you need to go home and think about your fucking life, you stupid animal. Yes, Space Brother. She sounds really pissed off, doesn't she? Like a Lyrian Telepathic Influencer just helped influence my will there. That's a message from a Lyran, more than me, Bryant Hess. It seems like a Lyran is ready to go treat people. That's all we dumb fucks on the ground are now, huh? It's just the next stupid fucking animal in line. I just want to say thank you, Kurt Lyran Telepathic Controller. She seems curt and to the point today. You're not scared of her either, Space Brother. She's never been. Yeah, but that's and you would I would agree with you completely, Space. But the last thing we need is like a Moab on the ground ready to launch out of the. Because that's where it goes. It's like, see, and I'm just thinking in like Doctor Strangelove terms. It's like, see, up on the big board, what we need is the Moab, just to be able to fly over from the airport and you know what I mean. I'm sorry, is someone in our Air Force smoking so much crack that they can't go that they can't go, welcome, Space Brothers, welcome, like India did? India had like, hello, yeah. It's the 1960s or 1970s or whatever, and everyone knows this who's anyone in military intelligence needs to happen now, where Indians had like, yes, you are, you're the Venusians, you're the Space Brothers. Yes, you are. And basically anybody who wants ultra-secret, top-secret Himalaya space India to be having, go, attack Indian attack craft, go for Space Brothers is smoking so much crack. What the hell's happening to the Alliance anyway? It's like they're smoking so much crack if you think India's going to go out and have any plan prepared to attack Venusian. Venusian, that's like India's ally. Okay, and if America needs to be prepared to like kill Venusian or chase Venusian for being around, India's going to have like, what the fucking hell, America? The Indian intelligence community is going to go, excuse me, to attack the Venusian? I'm not sure I understand your language correctly, sir or madam. To attack the Venusian? No, to attack the Venusian with hugs, like, welcome, Space Brother, welcome, Space Sister, welcome. So thank you, gods. I know the gods are with me, and the gods are going to help guide me. That's going to help me get through this. And so that seems should we say that's that? Oh, look at you there. Look at you. You're just beautiful, fairy. You're just beautiful. Venusians are no fairy tale. Fairy tales can be beautiful too, but Venusians are no fairy tale. You're just beautiful, fairy. Alright, I should just wrap this up and just say please don't overplan.